What's up guys, my name is Jellycook5 and welcome back to a player review on the channel, and we've got a whopper for you today. Obviously if you pre-ordered the new EFC 24 you would be able to be eligible for a pack, and that was going to be the UEFA Champions League hero or the UEFA Women's Champions League hero. We were lucky enough to pack this absolute monster, Ludovic Giuly, an absolute gem, to be honest, in terms of what we can pack on this game. And we're going to run you through these stats though, show you some clips, and then we're going to talk about him afterwards. In terms of the card, that what we can see right now, we've got 90 pace, 85 shooting, 85 pass, 88 dribble and 60 physical. He displays a 4-star 4-star with a high medium work rate with an explosive acceleration type. Off the bat, it looks fairly basic, but there is definitely some good stats to kind of unveil. He's also got 7 play styles. We'll get into them in a bit later in the video. But in terms of the actual card, you can see itself, he's 5'5", so he's a very small, nimble kind of winger. And I feel like someone that is going to be kind of underused if you were to pack him also. He does have a base hero card. He's about 20 odd thousand coins on the market, so he kind of basing it off of that, you wouldn't think he's anything special, but looking in detail you can just see the amount of decent stats he has. In terms of his alternative position, he can play in a right mid or right winger role. I stuck him in the right winger role. And also in terms of his attributes, you can just see the high levels of pace there. He's got decent finishing, 85 finishing, 88 shooting, 85 long shots, 92 volleys there. Decent passing also, which is always nice on a winger. Don't really see it as much these days. 86 vision, 86 crossing, you've got 88 short pass, you've got 81 long pass, so it's not too bad on the passing side of things. Also, his dribbling is where he really excels. He's got 91 agility, 96 balance, 86 reactions, 88 ball control, 87 dribbling and 86 composure. And the one thing that we never really see in this game, unfortunately, is the stamina high levels, and this is one thing we're going to see now. 88 stamina, absolute brilliant stuff, and that is definitely what you want to see in someone in terms of his position. Basing it off the stats, we've got a very good card on our hands, that is for sure. I'm not too sure what sort of value I'd actually whack on him if you could possibly put him on the transfer market. Obviously, all these cards are untradeable. You don't know who you're going to get, but I feel like I've definitely packed a dub this time round. If you're not actually too sure who this guy is, he's done so much for football in honesty, and he has definitely played his part, that is for sure. 6-year spell at Monaco, 3-year spell at Barcelona, 3-year spell at Lyon. Big games. He wasn't too much for the national team. He did get 3 goals in 17 appearances, but he did most of his time in Monaco in terms of his actual prestigious career. He also went back to Monaco for one last spell, and he made 29 appearances there, but he's definitely a goal scorer, that is for sure. In terms of the play styles, he's got the finesse dot trait being the scoring attribute. He's got the whip pass attribute, which obviously all crosses are accurate and they have some sort of swaz on it. The technical playstyle also reducing a higher speed, so he's also good in terms of his sprint levels as well. And he's also got the flair trait with the fancy passes and shot. In terms of physical, he's got the quick step, so it's a decent acceleration one on the sprint. The relentless obviously playstyle for where he's got the high levels of stamina. And then the last one being the plus playstyle, which is the acrobat, which is performs volleys with significant accuracy and has access to unique acrobat volley and animations. Brilliant card, to be honest, in terms of what we display. We've got 7 play styles, we've got a lot of details in terms of the attributes itself, and what we can actually see initially is very good. But the only way we can determine that is showing these clips. So we're going to show you these clips, and then we're going to talk about him afterwards. After showing these clips then, we're going to talk about a few things I did and didn't like about this particular card. There's a lot of pros to run through though, that is for sure. Finishing, stamina, dribbling, pace, passing and agility being the best points of his game. His finishing stat, he's only got 85, but he's got some decent details in terms of the attributes he displays. If you stick a hunter on him, it also excels that shooting attribute, and he's so good in front of goal, that is for sure. His stamina is such a good part, he's never tired. Literally from minute 1 to minute 90, he is always there to give the most energy and the most support on the pitch. In terms of the dribbling was absolutely phenomenal. I'm not too sure if this kind of twines into his height and why he was so good, but the way he was just to be able to weave in and out of defenders, have the kind of centre of gravity to be able to kind of turn and twist, was just so good. It was so effective. The amount of times you could just go on a blazing run, being able to kind of skip past a defender, defenders that are fast, defenders that are strong. He did not faze him whatsoever. Unbelievable stuff. And that just kind of goes into his pace. As soon as he got on the ball, that was it. He was past wing backs and defenders. There was no kind of worry in that whatsoever. Didn't take time for him to get going either, and I feel like his play styles really helped with him being able to get past defenders and really getting a shot off on goal. His passing was really good. His crossing kind of goes in that, and also the whipped crosses are so effective, and if you're able to have a target man in the box, he's definitely a man that you want on the wing. And in terms of his agility, that kind of goes with his balance also. It's just such an agile card. There's no kind of clunkiness to this card whatsoever. There's quick movements. He doesn't get off balance whatsoever. He sticks on the ball. I mean, the only comment I would say is his physical, obviously, which where he gets pushed on the ball, off the ball quite a lot, where he's obviously quite small and he's got low physical. But in all fairness, in terms of being able to kind of get on the ball and just being able to pick himself back up again, it's just absolutely unbelievable. Obviously, if you want to obtain this card, you're going to have to try and pack him. That's the only way you're possibly going to be able to try and get him. There's no possible way that he's ever going to be on the market, and it's going to be something. So if you ever did pre-order the game and you haven't opened your pack yet, please do. I didn't actually realise they were released on Monday the 27th, so I've only just opened mine now and obviously come across this absolute monster of a card. But definitely a thumbs up from me. Unbelievable stuff. If you do pack him and you're not too sure to use him, definitely get him in your squad. Let me know down in the comments below who you packed in your pre-order pack, and if you've actually used this particular card. So it would be really nice to get some feedback from other people. Also, if you haven't kind of seen any of my player reviews previously, check in my channel. You can see all from the playlist. I've got player reviews, I've got career modes, I've got pretty much everything EA FC 24. Definitely worth a check though. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode though. Please like and subscribe for more content just like this one, and don't forget to hit the notification button so you never miss a video. Cheers.